Hi there ladies, it's Manisha here, welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a geometric nail design with some negative space. This is the awesome plate I'll be using, it's by Creative Shop, and all the polishes and products I'll be using, I'll just show them here, but I will actually list everything for you down in the description box below, as well as any direct links that I have and any discount codes. You'll find everything down below. I've done a couple of coats of the Sally Hansen polish on my nails and that's had a chance to fully dry. And yeah, these are the products I'll be using. These are the stampers. I actually do swap out one of those stampers halfway because I was having trouble actually picking up the image that I wanted to pick up with it, so I do switch it out, but I will list which stamper I do use down below. Now I actually did this design as part of an Instagram collab, and it was for a birthday collaboration, so we had to do a recreation of this nail artist that she's on Instagram, and I can't think of her name off the top of my head. She doesn't actually list her first name, but she does have an Instagram profile name, and I will actually leave her direct link for you down in the description box below. But I was really drawn to this design that she did, and she did it as a negative space design, and so I've done the same thing, but because my nails are going through a bit of a yellowy stage at the moment, I thought I'd just do a couple of coats of that Sally Hansen polish just to give it a nice sort of blank canvas, so to speak, to work off without detracting from the geometric shapes. So I'm just going to be colouring in parts of these designs with that Barry M Gold Digger. And it's a really easy design to do. There's minimal colouring in. You just do need to have a really fine brush and a bit of a steady hand to work off, and apart from that it is really simple. So this just sort of adds a little bit of you know, like a little bit of shimmer to the design and makes parts of it stand out a little bit more, but I do like the simplicity of achieving it, but nonetheless it's quite a complex design because of all the different images that are included in it. There's lots for the eye to look at, and yeah, I really was drawn to it. I do like you know, how it looks on the nail, and I hope you do too. You'll see the end result. So I'm just going to be colouring in that part there, and I really stuffed it up here. I don't know what I was doing, but I do actually go ahead and redo that one off camera. Now, because my nail polish is already completely dry, I do need to wet the surface, so I'm just going to use that Orly Bonder. Now, if you don't have that, just use a clear top coat, not a fast drying one, just a clear top coat. Give it a couple of minutes to get to the tacky stage, and then go ahead and stamp it. But if you do miss that step, you will be quite disappointed, because you know your polish is already dried, and all those images that you've you know, you've got on your stamper are not going to actually stick, because they do need something sticky to stick to, if that makes sense. Especially these sorts of images, because there's lots and lots of fine lines and you've only coloured in parts of the image. So yeah, definitely use something like that, and that will you know, sort of help the design stick to the nail. Now this image was a slightly too long, but I sort of kept it with that overhang. I thought it actually looked quite cute going onto the skin. Now this is a no smear top coat, and I thought I'd use something like that with this design because of all the fine lines, and I didn't want to lose oh, excuse me, lose any of it or smear any of it. So I'm just sort of floating that on, and then once that's had a chance to dry, I'm actually going to go ahead and use a matte top coat on it, which is this one by Barry M. So that just sort of gives it a bit of a matte finish, which is the sort of look I was going for. And yeah, I just think it sort of brought the whole design together. I'm really glad I actually painted that Sally Hansen polish on my nails first, because it just gave it a really nice sort of you know, clear blank canvas to work off. So I've got all the final pictures here for you. As usual, if you have any comments, questions, please leave them down for me below. Follow me on Instagram too. I've got my Instagram direct link for you down in the description box, and I'll have the lady that I've done this recreation for listed for you down below too, so have a check out her Instagram profile. If you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe to my channel. I've got a link coming up for you very shortly, and thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.